Let's go DFS. Welcome back. This is Christian, aka Denver Score Mega, aka Pinchy Flacco, and we're about to break down Week 5's NFL action. Stay tuned. First up is the London game, Giants versus the Packers. Packers are 8-point favorites with a 41-point over-under. Seems a little too chunky at 8. Don't really have many thoughts on these London games. I do like London games better than Thursday night games, so I'll definitely say that. If I were to bet on this game, I'm going to have to take the Giants. I'm taking the over. Next up, we got the Steelers traveling to Buffalo this week, and they are a 14-point underdogs at Buffalo, over under 45.5. This will be, I guess, Kenny Pickett's first professional start for the Steelers. It's going to be windy. Bills finally get another home game. It's Week 5, and they're only playing their second home game. They are absolutely going to be smashed. It's 14 for a reason, folks. When these two teams get together, they tend to play down, so I am going to actually lay the points but take the under. Lots to like about this game. It's going to be a long day for the Steelers. Next up, we got a divisional matchup between the Texans at the Jags. Jags are 7-point favorites, and they've been playing pretty good this year. Over-under is currently at 43.5, and it should be a nice day in Jacksonville. And lot to like from this team. James Robinson, Zay Jones, these are players I'm going to be using this week. Not too excited about the Texans being a 7-point dog. Divisional game on the road, not looking too good. I don't know, Jags to smash, I guess. Give me the under. Next, we're going to talk about the Titans going to the football team. The football team is a home dog, 1.5 points, and they got that over-under at 43. I don't know, throw against both these teams. Quarterbacks are going to be live. Any receivers that are active and out on the field, they're going to be live. And I always like Derrick Henry on the road, so I'll be playing him this week. I don't know. I guess the Titans cover 1.5 with a under 43. I guess I'm chasing unders this week, but not a very exciting game as far as NFL goes, but DFS will be there. So Falcons at Bucks. So we got Falcons at Bucks. Bucks 9.5-point favorites, over under 46.5. Yeah, another divisional game with a huge spread. Mrs. Brady obviously has been causing Mr. Brady some troubles in real life, and the Falcons, generally speaking, are Mr. Brady's favorite whipping boy in the history of ever. So I don't know if the 9.5's good. I might take the Falcons with the 9.5, and we're just going to go with an over 46.5. Leonard Fournette, fire him up. Don't really like too much from the Atlanta side of the ball. But they're going to do some stuff, so buyer beware. Another divisional game, got the Dolphins going to the Jets. Jets are 3.5-point home dog. Teddy Bridgewater starting for Miami this week. Receivers got Q tags. I don't know. I really like the Jets. If I can give me the Jets to win this week, fuck that. 46.5. Let's go over. Yeah, absolutely. It's supposed to be a nice day in the Meadowlands, and let's get these two teams together and start scoring some points. I like it. Go Jets. Detroit at the Patriots. Patriots 3.5-point favorites, 45.5-point over/under. Supposed to be a nice day in New England. And I don't know, this just kind of feels like the kind of game that Detroit finds a way to lose by 1. So take Detroit in the points. 45.5. A lot of question marks on the offensive side of the ball for the Patriots this week, but I will definitely be using one, if not both, of their running backs in almost everything I do. So fire up Damian Harris, Rolando Stevenson. He's a good pick as well this week. I might even run them together in DFS and say fuck it at 11,000. Once again, divisional game with a big spread. Bears at Vikings, 7.5 points. Vikings home favorite, 44-point over/under. The Bears have been just hot trash against running backs this year, so obviously, Dalvin Cook might have a spike week this week, assuming that Madison Morrison, whatever his name is, doesn't poach his touchdowns and his production like he did again last week. Still waiting for that week where Morrison gets to be the starter. Was kind of hoping maybe it'd be this week, but it won't be. And 7.5. I don't know. The Vikings don't look that great yet. They're a good team, but give me. Next up, Clippers at Browns. Browns 2.5-point home dog, over under 47.5. If you folks remember this game from last year, played in Los Angeles, this game went nuts. To quote urinating tree, consume product, just consume. I don't know if we're going to quite get 95 points or whatever the hell it was last year, but this seems like a pretty fun spot for a football game. Browns 2.5. Give me the Browns. Give me the Browns plus 2.5. Give me the over. Let's have a good game. Next up, Seahawks at Saints. Saints 5.5-point favorites. 46-point over/under. Not sure exactly who's going to be starting quarterback for the Saints. It looks like it's probably going to be Andy Dalton again, with a mixture of Taysom Hill doing his packages. Seattle's been really spunky so far. That last week's game shot out just the way we thought it would, and expect a slower pace. Yeah, give me the Seahawks 5.5 with the over. Getting into the afternoon action, Niners going to the Panthers. Panthers are going to get 6.5 at home, and we're looking at a 39.5-point over/under. This is by far the shallowest over/under of the week. That usually indicates that we should probably be going under on this. So we will... Niners blow them out. Fuck it. Niners blow them out. Take the under. Then we got the Battle of the Birds, former NFC East rivals, if you can believe that, if you go back far enough. Eagles at Cardinals. Cardinals getting 5.5, 49 over/under. Gonna be a lot of fantasy. There's gonna be a lot of shit happening in this game for sure. Eagles are 4-0. Arizona somehow just kind of chilling at 2-2. Let's take Arizona and the 5.5, and we'll go over 49. Next up, got Cowboys at the Rams. Rams, Cowboys, Rams. Rams 5.5-point favorites. 43 over/under. That is really shallow. I don't know. Rams aren't that great. Dallas. Yeah, give me Dallas in the points. We're going over 43 on this. No problem. No problem at all. Over 43. I really like that a lot. That seems really shallow. Sunday night game, divisional. Bengals at Ravens. Ravens laying 3.5 at home, 48 over/under. Should be a good game. Fire up the superstars in your work leagues, in your showdown rosters, in your all-week action. You're going to want a piece of this. Somebody's going to blow up. Somebody's going to spike, and you're going to want to be there. So as far as the game goes, give me the Bengals 3.5, and we'll go over on this one as well. And then wrapping it up, divisional Monday night game, Raiders at the Chiefs. Chiefs laying 7 at home, over under 51.5. This should be a pretty entertaining game. Although the fact of the matter is that KC absolutely owns the Raiders. And they have absolutely just shit posted these fucking people all year after year. This is probably a smash spot for Kansas City, to be honest with you. 7's going to be a little tricky to cover probably, but they probably will cover the 7, and might as well just go over. I think the Raiders find a way to drag this over 51.5 by the end of the game. So that's my look on that. Obviously, fire up. Big week for Kelsey. Big week for Hilaire. Big week for Patrick Mahomes. It's just going to happen. And those are my quick look at the spreads and the over-unders. I did mention a few players this week for daily fantasy football on DraftKings. I'm going to talk more about that in the next video. I just wanted to kind of get that out there in case people weren't sure exactly what the spreads were looking like this week, and if they even gave a shit what I think, because somehow I get a lot of these shit right. So get a lot of it wrong too, but so far so good. We're doing pretty well. We're reading game scripts. We're predicting game scripts pretty accurately this year. So far so good. Going into week 5. Next week starts bye week, so this is a good chance. This is the last chance to really kind of use all weapons at our disposals for all formats. So good luck to you out there this week, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, comment, troll me, thumbs down, do it all. Love it. Bye.